question.
Hey everybody! Sagala the Panda here! Happy Fursuit Friday!
I'm the Serene Azurean.
So
Richard. That's me on there.
So this is gonna be part 2 of our tier list of anime protagonists we'd want to be friends with. This is a bit of an experimental thing here.
I wouldn't want to be friends with any of them.
We took this list from a different tier list, but we'll link that in the description below. It had a lot more characters in it than we were familiar with. We just limited it down to the ones we were more familiar with or from series we'd seen. Some of them I left out I had seen. But anyhow, let's get on with it here. Like I said, this is part 2, so you've already got some filled in. You want to do the others?
Oh, yeah.
Also, it's getting towards the end of the month, so expect a video ranking the movies we saw this month, coming starting next month. But anyhow, the first we have is Ganta Igarashi from Dead Man Wonderland.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of an interesting one to put in here. He is a character who is just an ordinary boy at the start of the series, before getting framed for horrific crimes and thrown into a terrible prison, where he becomes a super protagonist, like so many other super powered protagonists. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Like so many other anime. Not that it's at all typical. It is very atypical anime series. Unfortunate that it didn't get to be concluded as an anime. I don't actually know what the whole story is of why Dead Man Wonderland didn't get completed as an anime, and I have not read the manga, so I have no idea where his story goes. But Ganta is very timid, very easygoing kind of guy. He was pretty friendly with his classmates before everything went to heck. I don't know. What do you think of him?
He seems fine. I can't imagine why I'd be friends with him unless I was also trapped with him.
Okay. I mean, I hadn't even thought about that. If you were in Dead Man Wonderland with him, would you be friends with him? Is what you're going for?
Only if I was trapped with him.
Okay.
Otherwise, I don't really have anything to go on.
Okay.
He's just, I don't know.
What do you think? C tier then?
Yeah, I mean, nothing against him. I just, what would we do? Be like, hey, can you do that blood thing? And he'd be like, I'm a little low today.
All right, next we have Light Yagami from Death Note. Another student character.
Yeah.
In this case, he is a genius who is smarter than all of his other classmates before the start of the series. He's kind of bored with how much he's excelling in school. I feel. I don't know. There was a time where I was an overachiever in school, and at some point I kind of just slowly became just I don't know.
This.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, that is a tough one. He's also very antisocial. There's a girl who kind of falls for him, and he kind of just has no interest in pursuing romance with her, even though she wants to, and it's never implied that he's into men. So it's like, yeah, he's definitely very much a loner. So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe F tier. He looks like he'd go well with Lelouch and Aaron. They're both very much similar protagonists.
Yeah, I think the only reason I'd be friends with him is a possibility of some leniency.
Yeah, that.
But yeah. I don't really think it would work. If he had a way to use me, he would.
Yeah, and there's also do we know that he has a death note? Because that's one of those things. He doesn't really tell people. It's like, hey, I got this power to kill people if I write them in the notebook here. Tanjiro Kamado from Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba.
That just means Demon Slayer.
Well, anyhow, Tanjiro, he's a nice guy. He's also one of those things where he travels in his own circle of fellow Demon Slayers. So it's like, yeah, I wouldn't really have whole that much in common with him, but I think he's such a friendly guy Like, he definitely makes friends everywhere he goes, I feel. So I definitely don't think I'd put him down as this low. I'd definitely rank him up higher. What do you think of him?
Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. He wants to be friends with everyone. He's just really pleasant.
He even wants to be
Yeah.
friends with people who, like, give him a hard time and antagonize him.
Yeah, I
Like,
think you wouldn't have the option to not be his
yeah,
friend.
there's some demon slayers who, like, hate his guts and like, not literal, maybe literal, spit on him and stuff, and he'll still try to befriend you. So yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely put him higher than C for
The
sure.
the only downside I could see is that he would draw negative attention.
Yeah. So B, A,
Yeah, I'd say A.
A. Okay.
Just because, like, outside of
I
negative
mean, hey,
attention for people who are
the
mad at him.
the series hasn't concluded, so hopefully he survives his series and saves the world, and he'll be free
No, he
to
dies.
make friends.
He dies.
And...
I read to the end.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Next, we have Conan Edogawa, aka Shinichi Kudo, from Meitante Conan, Detective Conan, aka Case Closed. This is one of those really weird series whose legal licenses have gone up and down over the years. It's recently finally become available as Detective Conan. It's not just stuck as Case Closed, but I think the manga is just going to keep going with the Case Closed just for simplicity's sake. But yeah, basically, is about a teenage detective who gets given an experimental drug by a mysterious organization of men in black, and he turns into a kindergartner.
Yes.
Who then proceeds to continue to solve crimes in hopes of trying to find this organization and getting turned back.
Yeah. And he never ages.
Yeah, well, that's one of those things.
He's
like
been a kid long enough, he could have just grown back up again.
The series has been going on for so long, but in universe, it's one of those only months have passed kind of thing. Like I would kind of be interested if somebody's ever put together a timeline of how much time it like could potentially have passed. Like if each episode that ends, if it's the very next day. Like, I feel like it's got to have been more than a year by now. There's been that many episodes. But yeah, I definitely think he's a friendly guy. I mean, obviously he's
where did he go?
small. He's right there at C.
Oh.
He's a friendly guy. He's also a kid, so you'd have him as a like a little brother kind of a friendship with him as far as he lets on. He only tells a very select few people his real identity. But even in his case, he's a teenager in high school. But anyhow, where would you rank him? C seems decent, but if you want to put him higher, I wouldn't object.
The issues I have is that he's very reluctant to make new friends, and he kind of functions on his own.
Yeah.
As he needs something specific from you. I would maybe B tier.
Okay.
I think he'd help you out, but
yeah, he definitely can't resist helping people out.
But he doesn't seem like the kind of guy that, like, I mean, plus he's a kid, too. I can't be seen hanging out with a kid these days.
Okay, the next one, we finally got to see the ending of his story. What? Senku!
I'm just kidding.
Senku Ishigami, the titular Dr. Stone. In a world where everybody is petrified and everybody has become stone statues and the world has devolved into cavemen, as it were, he wakes up in a world where humanity is, like, basically
the
almost
world's been turned to all the people and animals. Well, a lot of the animals have been. Some of the animals.
No.
The birds.
That was an experiment.
They turned back?
Yes. Well, I guess just those birds.
Yeah. Oh, birds don't count now. All of a sudden, birds don't count.
All right, I don't know. It was like you're making it sound like all life on Earth besides plant life.
It's mostly just people.
Yes.
And they've been asleep effectively as stone statues for thousands of years. The Earth has reclaimed all of its things. And now we're just left with trees and caves and the knowledge of the past, which he uses to slowly reinvent the lost technology.
I would definitely rank him way higher than that.
Okay, D tier. I'm just kidding, of course. Like, in a world where you've got nothing, like, he's S tier.
There you go.
He's 100% S tier.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, if I existed in that world with him, he could have told me to do almost, like, pretty much literally anything that he would have told me to do, I would have jumped at the chance. He's trying to rebuild everything we lost.
He is definitely the smartest anime protagonist I think ever. Yeah. There's definitely
he just knows everything about everything.
Well, actually, yeah, as protagonists go, he's probably the smartest. There's definitely characters like the brain guy from One Piece who's probably smarter just by virtue of he's older and has a ginormous head.
Yeah, it's Vegapunk.
Vegapunk, yeah. He's definitely smarter than Senku. He's able to build things that have never existed, whereas Senku is only able to build things that have existed. But anyhow, this next one I have not seen yet, but you've seen Dorohedoro.
Yes, I've seen a couple episodes. Yeah, he's like I said, I've only seen a few episodes. He's kind of got his own thing going.
Okay.
The whole thing is in this world, at least they believe it was kind of like was it the Big O, where
a
lot of these characters lost their memory. They don't know why they've been turned into animals.
Okay, so he was a human, but he's now a reptile.
Yeah, that's the belief anyway.
Okay. Oh, so he's not even sure.
No one really has any memories, so they don't really know exactly what happened.
But this is a world of humans and animals.
Yes.
Then okay.
And
so it's not like Beastars. Everybody's.
And he's got his own thing going. And honestly, I don't think I'd want to be anywhere near him.
Okay.
He is murderous,
he's a trouble
and
magnet.
very focused. Yes, he'll do anything to accomplish what he needs to do, including killing. So.
Okay.
I would just stay far away from him.
Okay. So F tier.
Yeah, I would say F tier.
So not the most likely to make her in.
But maybe the series gets maybe he's more likable throughout the series. But as far as I've made it, I would stay far away from this guy.
Yeah, he definitely looks scary.
Trouble magnet. Too.
Yes.
Absolute trouble magnet.
Now next we have Goku. Son Goku, which was, I don't know why it doesn't say Son. Everybody else got their full names if they have them. But yeah, Son Goku from Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Dragon Ball. Whatever. Okay, so he's like a Saiyan. He's like a Superman. He comes to Earth.
Very much a Superman.
He gets bumped on the noggin, and he, instead of taking over humanity, he kind of enjoys it and learns all about it.
Yep.
And ends up loving it and considers himself of Earth.
Yes.
He's human basically.
Yes.
He might be by Saiyan by blood, but he's Earthling by everything else that matters. Always laughing, always having fun. Except the only time he's ever serious is when it comes down to fighting, and then he can overcome anything, and if in the moment he can't overcome it, he just yells louder and unlocks a new power level. And if that power level's not enough, he just yells louder and unlocks another power level.
Not all the time, but most of the time, I suppose.
Yeah. The only negative to being his friend is that there's the possibility of negative attention from that guys, but generally speaking, throughout the series, there isn't a ton of collateral damage.
Yeah.
Nobody really grabs his friends as like, hey, if you want your friend back. Not that it never happens.
I mean, his son. The very start of Dragon Ball
Z. Yes, his son, Krillin, had a little bit of that.
Yeah, but he's also a martial artist that can take care of himself most of the time.
But for the most part, there's a lot of ancillary characters that are fine.
And even in that case, they got the Dragon Balls. They bring you back.
Yeah. Absolutely.
If anybody died on their watch, they were like, oh, we're going to just wish them back to life.
Yeah, you know what? I don't really see any true downsides of being friends with. Only positives. Plus, you get to probably hang out with Bulma once in a while and get some of her food. I've seen those parties.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. I can't scroll up while I'm clicking on it, so I have to climb the ladder.
You just push it to. Okay.
No, it
it should.
Move. It doesn't move. Look, there it goes. Barely.
Anyhow, yes, I agree.
Yeah. There is virtually no. All right.
Next we have Celty Sturluson from Durarara. There was also one of the main human protagonists on the list, but I was like, I don't really remember him too well. And besides, motorcycle rider. I had to put him on the list.
Why do you keep saying him?
Put them on the list. If it sounds like I'm saying him, I apologize. Celty is female coded here.
She identifies as a woman.
Yes, that's what I mean.
And she has a woman's body.
Yes.
But
very, very attractive female body type.
Yeah. No head though. Well, that helmet.
Wait.
How's that helmet still? Come on, this show's been out for 800 years.
No, I mean.
I would, yeah, absolutely. I'd be friends with her. I mean, we wouldn't really be able to talk about much.
I mean, she'd text you.
Yeah, she could text me.
That's how she communicates.
She maybe could do sign language too.
Yeah, actually, I never really thought about that.
But,
if she does, I forgot. But she probably knows sign language.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe. I just think that it would be a lot of stress to like. Okay, hey,
You want to go riding with her, wouldn't you?
Sure as well. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, there you go.
Only because of the chit chatting. That would it would still take a long time.
Yeah.
I would have to bump her down.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, in the real world, sure. I mean, absolutely. It's like let's be friends with a motorcycle girl.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess.
Yeah. There you go. Next, these two are all you. I have not seen Delicious in Dungeon or Dungeon Meshi, I think is how it's referred to.
Yeah.
So what are their names there? Marcel and Laos? Laos?
Laos.
Is it Laos? Okay.
I think it's been a spell since I've seen it. I enjoy the characters. She is the kind that she's the healer of the group. She's transformed from the norm by the nuclear goop.
Goop?
No, just kidding. She's but yeah, she's the healer. And she's the kind like every time they go through this dungeon, and the whole point of the show is that they find ways to survive by eating the dungeon life.
Okay.
And it's always like, oh, that's so gross. I don't want to eat that. Every episode. And every episode when she finally eats something, she's like, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's like, well, it takes her so dang long to come around to be like, you know what, this food is just good.
So it's like Toriko if everybody was like, maybe we don't want to eat these things, but they have to anyway.
Yeah, and then they eat it, and then eventually they're kind of happy, or maybe even a little grossed out thinking what it is, but they love the taste.
Okay.
Like, she takes too dang long to work. That's
okay, that's your one complaint.
That's my one real complaint.
Okay.
She'd be kind of annoying. I feel like she'd just be kind of annoying, kind of too much of a complainer.
Okay, yeah, definitely
not a bad person though.
I definitely wouldn't want to get along with somebody.
But the thing is,
like that.
By being friends with her, she could probably heal me.
Oh yeah, she's a healer.
Yeah, so I would put her on C.
And her friend.
And yeah, he is the kind of.
Are they friends or are they?
They're friends. They're part of the same dungeon explorers or whatever. So, he's pretty great. He's the kind of guy that's like, I want to eat everything, and he's always
so he's adventurous when it comes to eating.
Yes, he's very adventurous. Like there is a bigger plot to the show that's not just about eating.
Okay.
It is just what they do to get to the end game. But
I see.
But that's what the show is mostly about. It's eat weird stuff show.
Yes.
And
so where would you rank him then?
He's wonderful. I don't really see any downsides to him, other than no, I don't know. He just seems like a nice, normal dude who's just really excited with life. I would say I don't know. I guess he's either A or S tier.
So he definitely ranks higher than her, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So then let's move him up.
Yeah, I would say they'd probably A, maybe B. Oh, I thought you had. Sorry, I thought for sure you had.
No.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in A tier because he's gonna give me some cool food. He's he's the one that has the cookbook with him too.
Next is Natsu Dragneel from Fairy Tail. This is one that I've seen out of the two of us. He is one of those my friends are my power kind of thing. He's got a little pet flying blue cat. It kind of looks like Gumball if he was made an anime. But he's got wings. The little guy's got wings. That's about the only difference between him and Gumball design-wise. But yeah, he's a friendly guy. He's definitely one. If his friends are in trouble, he'd do anything to save them. His whole thing is he's got ability to produce fire. He's a firebender, as it were. It's been so long since I've seen the series. I almost left him off the list, but it's like I don't know. I'll include him. But yeah, I would say B.
B tier, okay.
Yeah, he's a nice guy, but I don't know. It might get on my nerves.
Here we have
Now this is one of the only ones that I put on the list that we've not actually seen. We just kind of know him from the memes and stuff.
I actually did. I saw the movie.
Oh, you have?
Movies and the live action adaptation,
Okay.
which is not great.
But yeah, Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star.
I watched an episode or two of the show too.
Oh, okay.
There's been
I have Blu-ray.
I enjoyed the movie thing that he's in. He's just a very stoic guy. He's very much like Jotaro.
Who was later on the list.
Yeah, he's
in fact, he's right below him. Look at that.
He's the guy that he's a template for all the JoJo.
I definitely feel like he's the heavy inspiration for the JoJo characters.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Even the first one, Jonathan, his costume is based heavily on Kenshiro's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was all Kenshiro first. And there's an episode of one of the JoJo shows where they mention Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star manifesting and yeah, I actually had a friend that used to meme that line in English like when we watched this stuff back in the 90s, and he'd be like, "That's right, you're already dead," and because he has such a weird delivery. And okay, I had ears.
Sorry,
I had ears.
Sorry,
but yeah, he's I don't know, I wouldn't want to be friends with him, but we wouldn't talk about it. The only benefit I could see is his protection, because he's basically unbeatable.
What do you think, D tier?
Yeah, I would say D tier. This dude would he might. That's it. He'd protect me, and that's really it. I think we would just sit there with him and be like, "So, Kenshiro, what do you think about today?" And he'd be like, he just wouldn't even acknowledge that I said anything.
All right, next we have Naota Nandaba from Furikuri. This is one of those anime series that I fell in love with. It was, other than like the major series like Dragon Ball, probably the first anime that I really fell in love with that wasn't mainstream like Dragon Ball. Or Dragon Ball Z, really. I didn't get to know Dragon Ball so much later. But anyway, Naota is basically he's just entering like the changing time in his life when the next character shows up in his life and turns his life upside down. And he's trying to decide if he wants to grow in maturity type of thing. It's definitely, I found this anime series at just the right time in my life, I feel, because I really identified with him as a character. He basically has to grow up over the course of 6 episodes. It's a very short series he's in. Growing up watching this, I really wish there was more to the series. I wanted there to be a continuation so bad that I actually started writing my first ever fan fiction about it. Sadly, did not get very far before I couldn't think of what else to write. But I also made an art project in school of him out of wood, and had to buy shoes to fit it. So very, very tiny little shoes to go on this little wooden doll of him. But it was kind of a wild thing that I did there, and nobody else knew what the heck this thing was. But unfortunately, it did get a sequel series decades later, and it had nothing to do with him. He was nowhere to be found in the story, so we never found out more about what happened to him. If it took place in the same universe, we don't know. One of the later spin-off series, the other character that's next shows up in it, but there's no mention of Naota at all to know if it's the same universe or takes place before or after or whatever, because I don't know. Anyway, Naota, I liked him as a character, but I definitely don't think I would rank him as high as some of the others there. So I think I'd put him in C.
Okay.
He's a nice guy, but similar to Ganta, he's got his own thing going on. Maybe not the most likely to become friends with. And Haruko, the girl who shows up and throws his life into turmoil. She's an agent of chaos. She's definitely a fun character to be around. I think D fits her well. These other characters that she's in D with are very much similar characters where the people around them are potentially in danger, but potentially protected at the same time. So you might want to be friends with her if you know she decides that she wants to be friends with you. But she's definitely not in the position of the characters in F tier. Anyhow, the last two we're talking about in this episode, the Elric brothers, Edward and Alphonse Elric.
Yeah, I would, Edward, both of these guys are really way too focused on their end goal.
Okay.
Not too focused, really, for them, but for me to, like, want to be friends with them.
Okay, well, what if after they've achieved their goals, at the end of their stories?
I guess they would be fine to hang out with. I mean, I don't know what we would talk about.
Okay.
Like, I can't really relate to them. I mean, I do relate to, like, I feel bad for the situation they're in. And...
So, if you're unfamiliar, Edward and Alphonse are brothers that lost a lot of their selves while trying to bring their mother back from the dead. Alphonse lost his whole body, and Edward lost an arm and a leg, and now they both can perform magic of alchemy by creating a transmutation circle and making anything that they want with this magic of alchemy.
I think
at least over the course of the series, anyway.
I think Edward, I don't know. I guess he'd be okay. I would put him like a C tier, maybe. Not a bad guy, but like.
Would Alphonse rank higher or lower than him?
Alphonse would he'd actually probably like to have fun. I would put him at least one notch higher. Yeah. Okay. He's actually a fun guy, and he always looks at he always seems like he finds positivity.
Yeah, I mean,
where he shouldn't have any.
He even rescues little stray cats.
Yeah.
But anyhow, I find this very nice. The way we've got 4 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and then a nice point to the middle there. Very, very good breakdown here. But anyhow, that's gonna do it for this video. Like I said, we'll hopefully be able to do our breakdown of the movies we watched in this month for the next week's episode. But until then, thanks for watching, and have a happy Fursuit Friday. Bye-bye.
Happy Fursuit Friday. Squeak.